What is going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody hanging out here right now. It is freaking game day, and will the Raiders finally get a damn win after basically playing like complete shit the past few weeks, mainly due to the quarterback play of Geno Smith? Shout out to everybody hanging out right now. I'm going to let people file in. I don't want to waste my voice talking while people watch YouTube advertisements, but unfortunately, that's how this goes. I am a little bit under the weather. I do got the sniffles, I do got the cold, but that is no excuse because it is game day and we are ready to lock and load. Game starts in about 3 minutes. And look, yeah, I'm kind of rocking with the chat. You know, I'm trying to be the optimistic guy. I'm always going to root for the Raiders until it all comes crumbling down, but I can't sit here and lie to you guys and say that I expect the Raiders to get the dub against the Titans easily. It's going to be a hard-fought game. It's going to be one of those games where probably going to have some moments where we're like, wow, fuck, like F this whole entire season. And yeah, you got a lot of people in the chat talking about how they're just no enthusiasm. It's sad at this point. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And it's crazy to think that even with Gardner Minshew, that we had like more enthusiasm. Gardner Minshew and the Aiden O'Connell experience. So just in, the Chargers got their victory, and the Panthers got a victory against the Cowboys. That was a really big game. Let me know who you guys have in fantasy football. And I am developing hair thinning. There's like, any of you older men know what am I supposed to just start doing Rogaine, or like what am I supposed to do at this point now that I'm in my early 30s? Let me know what to do to solve some of these issues. I come here for the health advice. That's the main reason why I come to this channel. And shout out to my favorite guys, super awesome you. Happy football day, brother. Always hopeful for a win, but not no expectations at this point. I think he meant the autocorrect said explanations. No high expectations, dude. I totally feel you, super awesome. I'm like, look, if we end up with 7 wins, I'll be happy. But at this point, I'm thinking that we're gonna have a 4-win, 5-win season, maybe 6 if we're lucky. So Renfrow was doing well with the Panthers. I didn't see that. But I'm still happy to watch the game. I know how boring as hell life is without Raiders football during the offseason. I remember what that felt like. So I'm still pumped up, and shout out to you, Super Awesome, and the rest of the people here. Yeah, so Renfrow had some good stats. That's pretty interesting. So here we go. The game is starting up right now. Brian Callahan, Bill Callahan's son, former Raiders head coach. The fuck? Okay, here we go. The hell is going on here? Let me solve some shit. Raiders defer. They're hyping up Cam Ward. I'm getting the scoreboard set up here. Let's freaking go. So Titans offense takes the field first. Let's see what the hell is going on. Tell me more about Renfrow, man. So micro needling first. Okay. Tell me more about Renfrow. How did Renfrow do today? I've been wondering if the Panthers are going to get him involved. Okay, here we go. Raiders football is on, man. Titans offense on the field right now. Cam Ward under center. What the hell's going to happen here, man? All right, hand off to Pollard. And Devin White. I do like me some Devin White, dude. I think one of the bright spots on this team, if you're talking about bright spots, super awesome you know high expectations. I think Devin White, linebacker, I hope the Raiders re-sign him. I think the guys look good. Hey, can I get some higher quality? Okay, cool. Calvin Ridley, one of the top receivers for the Titans. Elik Ayomanor. I like Ayomanor. I thought he was good coming out of the draft, the rookie late round pick. Let's see what they do on 2nd and 7 here. And a handoff. Pollard. Minimal gain, but still makes it a 3rd and 1. Devin White with another tackle. I think maybe the best player on defense outside of Max Crosby has to be Devin White at this point. What do you guys think for the Raiders? Hey, like the stream, man. Exactly. Like this stream, man. Help support it. Every like, every engagement counts. Give me your score predictions in the chat, man. I want to hear from you guys. And drop some emojis on this. They will appear on the screen unless that shit's not working right now. 3rd and 1 and a handoff to Pollard, and they are stuffed. The Raiders hold on tight. Let me drop the fire emojis to see if this is working here. There we go. For some reason, you can see my mouse. All right, so the Raiders force a 3 and out. I mean, what more do you want than that? Raiders force a 3 and out early in the game. It kind of doesn't get much better than that. And now all eyes are on Geno Smith as the Raiders get the football at the 20. Come on, dude. We got to win a freaking game. We're at home. Hey, at least there's not a lot of Titans fans there. It's mainly Raiders fans. Patriots got the dub. Panthers got the dub against the Cowboys. Colts held on against the Cardinals. Chargers held on against the Dolphins. Darren Waller with the touchdown earlier. Former Raider. Exactly. I know what you meant. Super awesome, you. Okay, here we go. Geno, man, leading the NFL in picks. This is a shit show. Let's see what's going to happen. In the pistol formation, Geno takes the snap and play action, gets the ball to Michael Mayer, who's now active. No Brock Bowers in this game, but a minimal game, at least 5 yards for the Raiders. And I do think the team, no Brock Bowers and no Michael Mayer last week. That's pretty tough, especially when you game plan around the tight end. So I'm going to give a little bit of slack there for Geno Smith. Dude, I'm a slacker myself, so I love giving slack. All right, here we go. 12:15 on the clock here. Geno under center on 2nd and 5. Myers in motion. And now a handoff to Genty, and he wrestles his way for a first down. Shout out to Ashton Genty there. Woo! There we go. The first down. Am I going to lose viewers doing this dance when we get a first down? Woo! So everybody hates Geno Smith now. Look, because I make YouTube videos on this, I'm able to see the comments, and I read all the comments. At least scroll through them. I don't read them all closely. I know everybody was all over Geno Smith's nuts after week 1. So I'm still going to root for the guy. Here we go. 1st and 10, empty set formation for Geno. Now Genty comes into the backfield on the motion. Ball at the 30-yard line. Geno dropping back and a quick throw to Jacoby Myers and an 8-yard gain here. A little bit of momentum. Well, hey. So close to getting a second first down of the game. This is looking positive, but you're playing one of the worst teams in the NFL, so it better be good. It better be good. Shout out if you guys been enjoying the videos lately. Handoff on 2nd and 2 to Genty and wrestled line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of a yard. Now going to set up a 3rd and 3. Well, they're going to rule it a 3rd and 1. I thought he lost a yard, but a good spot there. Shout out to our guy, Mr. Wombat. It's been a while. Yo, do that doofy hits again, or I'm reporting the stream. I'll do it when we get another first down. Shout out to Mr. Wombat, man. Still holding on to hope, even though this Raiders season's already taking a nosedive. Appreciate you. 3rd and 1 here. Maybe the dance is helping the Raiders on this offensive drive. Under center, Geno handoff to Genty, and Genty gets to the outside and finds a lane. And there we go, baby. There we go. First down Raiders, ball now at the 48. You better beat the Titans, who are probably the second worst team in the NFL outside of the Jets. Jets are the worst. They proved that this morning. Who else is worse than the Titans? If we win. Oh, man. Yay, let's make the live streams worth it. We've watched way worse seasons than this as Raiders fans, so this is nothing for a veteran Raiders fan. All right, handoff, and Genty goes behind the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 12. And shout out to Timberline. He's at the game. Timberline, are there a lot of Titans fans there? What is the crowd makeup of this game? Let me make sure I get this. Let me make sure I delete this bot real quick. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. And Genty able to find a lane. And you're seeing some pretty good blocking by the Raiders now, setting up a 3rd and 5. And remember, this is a team that is missing the left tackle, Colton Miller. So you gotta show some major props there for them able to sort of move the football here. They're kind of hyping up Genty right now. Okay, 3rd and 5. Dropping back, 3rd and 5, and a completion to Trey Tucker, that motherfucker. And here we go. First down, Geno playing conservative, not taking big shots, finding the open guy. They're leaning on the run game, only his 2nd pass of the day, and another first down for the Raiders. All right, get the likes up, guys. I haven't even liked the stream yet. Help support us in the algorithm here. Here we go. 1st and 10. About the 36-yard line. This is one of the few games that are on right now, too. Play action. Geno gets the ball to Trey Tucker, who makes a move and gets a first down and then some in the red zone now at the 22-yard line. Jack Besh in the game as well. No Dante Thornton, and I think that's the way to go. I think the Raiders have been trying to force the Dante Thornton experience, and I don't think the guy's ready to be a starting wide receiver. And that's going to be hard for a late round pick, you know? And now Trey Tucker and Thornton on the sideline. Raiders with 3 wide receivers. And a handoff to Genty on the stretch, and he goes and gets a gain of about 7 yards. So why have we not been running Genty outside? Why have we not been starting Jack Besh and benching Dante Thornton? Why have we not been doing all of these things the entire season? And now this shit looks like it's clicking more. We also need to win some games because people are checking out. If the Raiders keep losing, they're definitely going to check out. 2nd and 3. And a handoff to Mostert, who loses a few yards, but okay. So now we got a 3rd and 6, but I do like the fact that the Raiders have burned a lot of clock here. They get the ball at the start of the half. About 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. You know, good drive. Keep in mind, this Titans defense is pretty good. You got L'Jarius Sneed out there at cornerback. Arden Key in the mix there. A lot of resources invested in this defense. It's supposed to be the strength of the Titans team. 3rd and 6 now. We'll see what Geno does on 3rd and 6. Dropping back Geno, and he is sacked quickly. The center, Meredith, looks like he gave up his block from the eyeball test. And the Raiders will have to settle for 3. So that is very disappointing there. With a drive that looked hot to start. People are saying sit Geno already? Oh, come on. Not looking good, man. And the field goal better be good. I got to see. 4th and 19. Here we go. 45-yard attempt. Flag. What's the flag here? Oh, delay a game on the Raiders now, bro? So now it's a 50-yarder. Okay, so Geno was sacked quickly. Like, he did a 3-step drop and was instantly sacked. So I'm not really putting the sack entirely on him. All right, now a 50-yard attempt. This is making me worried here. And the kick is thankfully good. Okay. So points on the board. First points of the game. So Simmons made the play. One of the best D tackles in the game. You got to give that guy credit. Raiders definitely need to invest in offensive line this offseason, and then probably wide receiver again, especially if Jacoby Myers walks. What do you guys think, dude? Should the Raiders roll with Geno Smith in 2026? That'd be a funny pool. I think I know the answer. So Steelers whooped on the Browns. I actually really like Dylan Gabriel. I watched him with the Oregon Ducks. Thought he was pretty good. So we'll see what the Browns do. Will they turn to Shador for the ratings later in the season? Yeah, I was worried they're going to miss that field goal, especially after the penalty. Shout out if you're also feeling under the weather. Change in seasons here, man. I got my Vicks, homie. I got my Vicks. Shout out to all my homies who rock Vicks. So drop some emojis on the screen. I want to know how you guys feel. Raiders got into a negative situation pretty early in the that red zone series. Let me go back and check to see actually what plays. Let's see what we could see here. Let's see how this looks. Oh, cool. So how did they stall out in the red zone exactly? Good run by Genty. Then they got tackled in the backfield with Mostert and then sacked. So really the run with Mostert, where the O-line kind of failed there on 2nd and 3, kind of screwed shit up. Hopefully Genty is okay if they put in Mostert on 2nd and 3. Who believes in Geno, man? What, so we should draft Dylan Raiola, the new Mahomes? Dude, Dylan Raiola in a Raiders jersey against Mahomes in the AFC West? Sign me up. So if you guys don't know, Dylan Raiola is like the college QB out of Nebraska who tries to look and act like Mahomes. He wears number 15. He has the same haircut. He wears the same sunglasses. He walks like him. He's the similar skin tone. Like the guy is like, he's like a Temu Mahomes. So that guy would be interesting. That'd just be funny. We at least got to have a laugh. So here we go. Cam Ward taking the field. Vix, yes. If you're if you are at least half Mexican like me, you've definitely messed with some Vicks, baby. He doesn't sound like Mahomes, but dude, Google him right now. He looks exactly like Mahomes. All right, so here we go. First and 10. We'll see what Cam Ward does. This guy dropping back a completion in the backfield, but no gain to Tajay Spears. 2nd and 9 now. Dude, it's weird though, man. I kind of feel like the Raiders are the problem because Geno Smith. I mean, I just because the Raiders always are a problem pretty much since 2021, and Geno's never looked this bad. 2nd and 9, a little screen, bubble screen, but tackled for no gain. Jeremy Chin. Geno, we gotta step it up. Let's go, Geno. Let's freaking go. I'll do that when we're on offense. So it's 3rd and 10 right now. Titans offense on the field on this 3rd and 10. See what's cracking here. Chiefs play tonight or they play tomorrow? So Cam Ward ready to go here. 31-yard line. Dropping back. Ward to throw, time, and a big completion to Ridley, but there's a flag. There is a flag. Yo, shout out to Michael becoming a member. Wistock. Shout out to Wistock. Give it up for him. Appreciate you, man. So let's see the flag on the play. Oh, holding on the defense. So the Titans will get a first down on the completion to Ridley on a crossing pattern. I think Darnay Holmes was on the coverage there. Or actually, no, Holmes was not on the coverage. It looks like Caillou Blue Kelly, who's given up the most passing yards in the NFL. We got to find somebody, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Wombat, and super awesome you. Tyree Wilson tackling the runner Pollard for a yard loss here. I mean, that's positive. Here we go. Cam Ward, though, on 2nd and 11. Dropping back in a quick completion to Ridley. There's a flag. I think there might have been a false start here. False start on the Titans. Going to bring it back to 2nd and 16. That's not good for them. On the tackle. Let me know your guys' your fantasy and parlays in the chat. Let me know what you guys are working with. I'll tell you if you're going to get it or not, especially if it's for this game or if it's for the entire NFL. I'll let you know if you're going to get it. 2nd and 16. I believe this game art's like 10 seconds ahead of me. So 2nd and 16. Dropping back. Cam Ward is sacked, and it looks like, is that the young guy, Laulu, the defensive tackle, getting a big sack there, doing a little dance. I don't know exactly that dance, but he looks like he's got some sick moves, and now the Raiders set up a 3rd and 25. Genty TD, definitely possible. 2 Titans field goals, definitely possible. Cam Ward and Geno over 180, definitely possible. Definitely. And a passing TD, I can see that. 3rd and 25. Even garbage time. Screen. Although I don't think Ward would get 180. I think that's the only thing I didn't think. And there you go. 4th down. Cam Ward now with 18 yards, and they are going to punt after that big sack. So Christian Wilkins was getting freaky, but now the Raiders got the Laulu doing the hang low dance here. And now we got the Packers game on against the Bengals. Let's see how Josh Jacobs is doing. And Keyshawn Nixon, some former Raiders in that game. There's rainbows around the goalpost? Well, yeah, dude. The NFL, man, you got to be into identity politics if you're an NFL fan, I guess. Oh man. We need more gay and women refs, guys. We need more of that. That's funny. Or remember the male cheerleader fiasco? That was a big deal. Which I don't really mind male cheerleaders. I think it's just the heated climate. It was funny to see people get upset. I think it's because of the whole like drag brunch thing with like kids and stuff is making people all upset about the male cheerleaders. It's funny to me though. Aiden O'Connell is out for the year. He like broke his wrist, didn't he? Yeah, he broke his wrist in preseason, so he's not coming back, man. Kenny Pickett's your only hope if you're down on Geno. I thought Geno did fine last drive. I thought he did good. Will I sign your Raiders football? Dude, you don't want me to sign, man. Get yourself a Raiders player or a coach to sign that, man. I'm just a Wi-Fi Willie, just a fan like anybody else making fun vids. That's all. Wow, really competitive matchup. So we're on a commercial break right now, but man, Niners with Mac Jones and Baker Mayfield and the Bucks going up against them. Whew, that's a good matchup. Let me block this bot here. Scoreboard's at the top. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man, and all the new people, man. Get the likes up to support the stream. Like this stream. It helps us out. I mean, because I remember the classic male cheerleader back in college football where it's like they got to lift them up, right? They got to be the guys to lift up the college chicks. All right, so here we go. Game's back on. Shout out to John Raiders Snake. Let's get the win today. I want to see more running the football. Go Raiders. Shout out to the favorite Raiders content creator. Appreciate you, John Raiders Snake. I think you sent a timely chat as the Raiders are about to take the field on offense, bro. And look, let's just be a team that we were supposed to be. And right now you got Alex Bachman getting a good punt return here. Appreciate you, man. We're going to be popping up some more vids. We've been doing a post game for every Raiders game. And by we, I just mean like me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll ask Audrey for some ideas most of the time. And yeah, man, I gotta expand and start covering some of these other games because I'll watch them, but then I just won't get around to making a video. But we're gonna ramp it up a little bit more this week, especially once we get healthy. Yeah, I almost went to this game because I knew it was going to be the cheapest game. So I almost bought tickets to this game. It was still going to be expensive, but it was going to be expensive for like really dope seats. 1st and 10 for the Raiders under center. And a handoff here to Genty, tackled for a loss. And shout out to our guy, the new member, Michael Wistock. Shout out to you. You're the voice of Raider Nation, Willie. Your content's the only place I roll for truth and fire. Appreciate you, brother. Heal up and keep that silver and black energy burden. Appreciate you, man. And comments like from you, Michael, and John Raider Snake, man, it does really keep me going, especially when things are looking down for the Raiders. Looking down all around, even in my personal life at times with getting, different setbacks. We all have setbacks, right? Appreciate you, man, for all those comments, man. It really helps, encourages me, and motivates me to go forward. So appreciate you, Michael, and let's hope the Raiders get a win today. So after that minimal game, 2nd and 9, quick throw, flag on the play, Michael Mayer would be like a 6-yard gain. But in terms of breaking down the truth, I think the truth right now is, in light of Michael's comment, the truth is the Raiders weren't expecting to make the playoffs this year. They're just trying to get better than they were last year. So the goal is 7 wins. We'll see if they get there. If they don't get 7 wins, it's disappointing. So neutral zone infraction on the defense now going to be 2nd and 4 for the Raiders. Penalty was on the Titans. Good setup here. So I think that's the truth. Usually I call the truth. It's not too much of a hot take. The hot take these days is to be sober and not say that the sky is falling because Geno Smith's leading the NFL in picks. 2nd and 4. Right here, right now, Geno, play action to throw and get to completion of Michael Mayer, and I think that's making a big difference. First down. I mean, if the Raiders score a touchdown on this drive, this might be the first time they're leading by 2 possessions since the Patriots game. But a good completion to Michael Mayer, and I think that's a huge thing, man. No Brock Bowers pretty much since week 1 because he's been so injured. Appreciate you, Will, giving the Wi-Fi Willie thumbs up. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. I don't know why that didn't pop up there, but oh well. And 1st and 10. Okay, so the Tennessee is challenging this. They don't believe Michael Mayer got the first down. If they win the challenge, it'll be 3rd and 1. So I don't know why they'd really waste time unless they really think they're going to stuff the Raiders on 3rd and 1. But commercial break right now. Get the likes up, man. We got a bunch of new viewers in the chat right now. So like this stream to help us in the algorithm and keep us going. Good way, we gotta grow, man. I mean, I've never really been a big live stream guy, like as much as videos. And I feel like I got to find a time and in a live show to do besides game, like the game. But we'll figure that out eventually. But got to figure something out. This is my own internal monologue at this point. So we'll see what happens here. I think Michael Mayer got the first down. Obviously, the Titans feel otherwise. I do want to, I'm watching multiple games at once here. I do want to give a shout out to Mac Jones. Mac Jones. You know what I was telling Audrey. I was telling my wife the other day, and she doesn't like hearing this shit about football. This is how a lot of us dudes are. We start talking to our spouse about football, and they're like, yeah. Let me humor you for a second, right? And I was telling her, man, imagine if Josh McDaniels would have traded for Mac Jones in 2023. Remember, Mac Jones was struggling with the Patriots under Belichick. It was kind of down and out. Imagine if Josh McDaniels in 2023, when Jimmy Garoppolo was all going downhill, imagine if he would have traded for Mac Jones. I mean, I think things could have worked out. There's a lot of these what-if scenarios. And now you see Mac Jones balling out with the San Francisco 49ers. So where would we be today? Man, I don't know how the Cowboys lost that game. Dak was balling out. It's like without CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys look better on offense. They just got no defense. All right, so call is reversed. It's going to be short, man. 3rd and 4, actually. Tedford Von Patriot, my guy. Fire Pete Biden. Everybody's calling Pete Carroll Pete Biden. Fire genocide. Genocide. Oh, my God. Genocide. Fire Chump Kelly. Hire John Gruden and Derek Carr will return the Raiders to glory, and Mad Max will stay. Oh, yeah. Fork McDaniels. Fork AB. Oh, wait a second. No way. I just missed this play. Holy shit. Did Gino throw a pick six right now? Oh my God. Oh my God. Tedford, this is perfect timing, your chat. Geno Smith on 3rd and 4 goes to throw the football, but it is strip sacked. This is going to be a tuck rule decision. Was the ball forward? Was the hand past the helmet? That, and Geno, I'm going to rule with Geno. I say that's an incomplete pass. We got to challenge that. We got to review that. And then I don't like how this offensive line is just standing still. But for now, right now, it's a touchdown on the field for the Titans. All right, so John Gruden and Derek Carr will return the Raiders to glory, and Mad Max will stay. Yeah, Fork AB, Fork McDaniels, Fork RMD. I think Fork 1 RMD. I think it means Mark Davis, and then Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez dealing with some allegations. Who knows if this guy's going to get locked up? So commercial break right now, dude. Unfortunately, I don't blame this on Geno. But with this whole Pete Carroll and Geno Smith experience going downhill, and this is like the first time we've had people who had a recent success elsewhere, like kind of what Tedford's saying, it's making people again nostalgic for 2021 with John motherfucking Gruden and Derek Carr. And Derek Carr on his little podcast show that he's been doing a little bit behind the scenes, kind of sneaking it in, not super promoting it, but doing it a little bit. He let it slip that he's still training all the time, just in case God wants him to play football again. You tell me what that means. You tell me what that means. But I don't know, man. I think the offensive line didn't hold up on the blocking there, especially on the right side. To me, it sucks because it always gets blamed on the quarterback. You know what I mean? And Pete Carroll looks disappointed. Oh shit! So game's back. They're reviewing it right now. Oh, we're still on commercial break a little bit. Let me refresh this. Oh, man. That's not good, man. So, dude, we need to start using Geno Smith's mobility. I was like, what's the point? This guy talks about being athletic. And Chip Kelly, we got the Chip Kelly offense. Dude, I wish we would have just grabbed Chip Kelly and Marcus Mariota. Like, why didn't we make a serious play for Marcus Mariota? So in light of Tedford's comment, I always want to do the poll being like, do you want Gruden instead of Pete Carroll? But because it's my live chat for my channel, it's obviously going to be super biased pro Gruden. So 4th and 4, it's ruled incomplete. No turnover. Raiders finally catch a break. The hand was moving forward, so we got an incomplete pass. We finally catch a break. 4th and 4, and yeah, you're talking about Carr and the Saints. I saw Spencer Rattler, who I think has been playing great football for the Saints at quarterback. I saw him barking at some of his receivers, getting frustrated with them not making some catches. So Saints receiving core, I believe is a little overrated. I hate to say it. But I think I was really impressed with Rattler today, despite the fact that they lost. So Titans get the football. They could get the lead with a touchdown. I mean, you never want to be in that position. And Teddy Bridgewater, shout out to him, is still getting the bag and doing commercials for Progressive Auto Insurance. Sorry about that. Shout out to Kiernoth, Titans fan, Battle of Shit Mountain, my friend. Appreciate you, my guy, hanging around, and a 6-yard gain for Pollard here. Actually, a 3-yard gain. Appreciate the Titans fan in the chat. Been here for a while, man. I love when like fans of other teams still stick around and hang out. It's cool to see. It's cool to see. Appreciate you stopping by, Kiernoth. And hey, at least the bright side for the Titans, even though this seems like it's going to be a shit year, you got your quarterback on a rookie contract. So it's especially in year 2, that's when you got to get excited. 2nd and 7 for Cam Ward dropping back. Quick throw and a great move by Pollard. Getting the first down. Former Cowboy. And, you know, Cowboys been able to find solutions at running back after Zeke. And, yeah, everybody let me know who you got on fantasy in the chat, and let me know who you got in any of your picks, your pick'ems, or whatnot. I think I'm not allowed to say the other P word. 1st and 10, and a quick screen, but wrapped up very quickly by Caillou Blue Kelly. It's going to be 2nd and long. We need and this got 6 upvotes. Battle of shit ballad. A lot of people agree. And you got to reply on Tedford's comment. Get Gruden. Get Gruden. Get Renfro. Get Waller. Get Carr. Let's freaking go in 2026. 2nd and 9. Dropping back Cam Ward. Quick throw, but incomplete. And if I'm not mistaken, the Titans have Tyler Lockett. And that was an incomplete pass intended for Lockett. And I thought the Raiders should have grabbed him or made a play for him, especially if Pete Carroll knows the guy. I don't know why they didn't do that. So what are we doing, dude? We're going to freaking... I love the 3rd and 9, though. 3rd and 9. We'll joke around in a little bit. 3rd and 9. Let's freaking get pumped up. Here we go. And Cam Ward, this is a big, big drive for the Titans. The play clock. Dropping back to throw. Cam Ward slings it in. And incomplete, but a flag. Was there PI? Intended for Lockett. Illegal formation on the offense, so the Titans are going to punt. They're going to punt. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Punt time. And I would be drinking beer right now, but I did have Dayquil. So the punt. Look. And the return by Bachman. And Bachman with a great punt return. He is a famous or infamous, depending on which way you swing politically, of Bachman posing with Gardner Minshew, Max Crosby, and Donald J. Trump, the 47th president of the United States. Yeah, drop some more emojis. So, commercial break right now. We got to bring back Gruden, obviously bring back Carr, sign Darren Waller, sign Hunter Renfro. They're both on 1-year contracts. Then make a trade for Alec Ingold. Then who else are we going to grab? Hit up Cleveland Farrell. He's probably available. Jonathan Abram, he's a free agent. Call his ass back. And who else do we need to get? Make it Devontae. Make it. Come on, Devontae. You don't want to be in LA. Make a trade for Devontae. Stafford's going to retire. And then who else do we grab? Kenyon Drake. Bring his ass back. He's probably available. And who else are we hitting up? Zay Jones. Make a play for Zay Jones. He's on the Cardinals right now. Yo. Alex Leatherwood, I think he's a backup on the Chargers. Bring his ass back. Hey, Ruggs, I know it sucks, and I know it was kind of a dark thing, but I think he's going to be available in 2026-ish. That's how the legal system works. Let's see if he could, redeem himself. Jacobs is good, and he ain't leaving Green Bay. Even though they're having ties against the freaking Cowboys, which is like, how do you tie against the Cowboys? All right, so for Foster Moreau, he will be available. Hit his ass up. Exactly. Who else do we need to hit up? What other former Raider? Jalen Richard. We need a third down back. Get Jalen Richard back. No, it's got to be former Raiders. We're not going to get Micah Parsons. Woodson is DB coach. Defensive back coach, get Woody. C. Wood. All right, Rich Gannon's got to be the QB coach. All right, so here we go, man. Under center, Geno. Raiders can get a 2-possession lead here at the 45-yard line. Perfect. We need Perfect back. And a pitch to Genty. Genty gets about a 2-yard gain. Perfect and AB, two of my favorite Raiders. Combined played only 3 games? Marquette King, he could punt. He dances too much, but he could punt. All right, so 2nd and 8 now for the Raiders. .46-yard line, and now another handoff to Genty, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Titans read that easily. Netway. We got to get Netway. Bring back AP. We need AP. AP is D coordinator, maybe. He's got to keep the Impala, the 6'4" Impala at home, though. It's too distracting. 3rd and 14 after that disastrous run. So run of a minimal gain, then a loss of a few yards. Looking to be a negative play here. 3rd and 14, dropping back. Geno pressured and down again. At this point, yeah, do you think Bo Jackson will come out of retirement? Bo knows he's our only chance to win. Exactly. Hey, illegal contact on the Titans defense. It would have been a sack, but now it's an automatic first down for the Raiders. So Raiders get bailed out here by a penalty. Let's see what the penalty was here. They're claiming illegal contact. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That's a bullshit penalty against the Titans. If that was called on the Raiders, I'd be pissed. That was a bullshit penalty. But an automatic first down for the Raiders. Even the announcer. So Geno got bailed out there, man. Geno and the Raiders offense. 1st and 10 at the 46 and a handoff to Genty. 7-yard gain. So the refs are so far, if I'm going to be 100% real, the refs have helped the Raiders out twice today. They easily could have said that was a fumble with the Geno strip sack. Instead, they ruled that incomplete. It was a gray area call, but they easily could have said that was a fumble. So they threw the Raiders a bone there. And then on 3rd down, when they're sacked, they call a bogus illegal contact on the Titans, giving an automatic first down. So 2nd and 4 now in Titans territory at the 48. Geno dropping back, and he is sacked. And the new swing tackle, Forsyth, giving up pressure. Colton Miller is out. Forsyth. And so that's going to set up a really negative situation for the Raiders. They're not able to capitalize on some of these positive calls going their way. Now it's 3rd and 12. Simmons is a beast. Love the fact that he gets into it with some of the reporters. 3rd and 12. Let's see what Geno can do. Got to get rid of the football, man. Dropping back Geno, 4-man rush. He's got time, but now pressure and checks it down incomplete. Shout out to Mariorena. It's just sad Pete looked so lost. All he had to do is play the guys he drafted, call it a rebuild, and 1-4 would look good. That is a real ass comment by Mariorena. Appreciate your thoughts there. And I wish he would have been. I think he got to motivate the fans and say, we're going to try to win a lot of games, but I think he should have started the rookies up front to send the message to the fans who know what's up, who follow this closely, that, hey, we're hoping to win 7 games this year and get better. And I wish they would have been more upfront about that. Appreciate you, Mariorena. 4th and 12, and now the punt. So Darian Porter and Jack Besh, 2 guys I think should have been starting week 1, and obviously Jackson Powers Johnson. But now the punt, and the Titans get another opportunity, 9-yard line. This is a toilet bowl, man. In honor of the toilet bowl. In honor of this toilet bowl. Let's see, could I do this instead? Yeah, it's kind of looks shitty. But in honor of the toilet bowl, baby. In honor of the toilet bowl, we got a big time toilet bowl. We got a toilet right here, baby. We got a big time toilet bowl right here, right now. Toilet bowl today. Toilet bowl for show. For show, for show. I guess I could be right here. We got a shitty one today. Shout out to Ted for Von Patriot, man. Supporting the stream here. Pete Biden is too busy looking at his leg hairs turning blonde in the pool, looking for corn pop. Yeah. And his next QB corn pop is one bad dude. Oh, man. I forgot about corn pop. Give it up for corn pop. Now that we got freaking Pete Biden right now as head coach of the Raiders. My leg hairs in the sun. They get back up again. Bad dude. Oh, shit. Classic. Geno, man. Geno's making a... So if Pete Carroll is Biden, then who does that make Geno? Does that make Geno like Kamala Harris? This is getting ridiculous. No, I'm starting to turn against the Raiders right now. I mean, we are barely hanging on against the freaking Titans. Barely hanging on, bro. 1st and 10. And play action. Check down. Like a 1-ish 2-yard gain. Ooh, Calvin Ridley is oh my god. Calvin Ridley's looking shaken up here. So now the Titans without their best wide receivers. That's got to help the Raiders out somehow. Oh yeah, he's not looking good, man. Calvin Ridley. 2nd and 8, man. And a handoff. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 7 now. All right, big 3rd down. Raiders, I mean, look, this is an opportunity to get some good field position. This is an opportunity to get maybe a turnover on a critical 3rd down deep in Titans territory. Oh man, I'm starving. I need to get some like pozole or something. 3rd and 7. Cam Ward dropping back in pressure, and Devin White gets the sack. Let's freaking go, Devin White. This guy has been badass this season. One of the bright spots of this Raiders team is Devin White. And are they calling that a fumble? Devin White, man, getting a big sack on a blitz. Oh, and that is a fumble and a recovery by Tyree Wilson. Let's freaking go. Dude, 1st and goal for the Raiders. If we don't score here, we gotta change something. Something's gotta change if we don't score right here. Wow, Devin White. The Raiders better re-sign Devin White. I swear, if they don't re-sign this guy, what are we doing? This guy's badass. All right, here we go. Interesting formation for the Raiders with 3 running backs and play action. Gino throws it up to Alex Kappa. An incomplete. They tried to throw to the offensive lineman, Alex Kappa. What are we doing? What are we doing, Chip Kelly? Why are we throwing it to fucking Alex Kappa? What are we doing? Seriously, man. That is like so dumb. All right, handoff to Genty, and the Raiders are tackled in the backfield. 3rd and goal, the Raiders can score right here, but they chose to throw it to the offensive lineman, incomplete, and now they got stuffed on 2nd and goal. Bro, if we don't score here, dude, I think I'm going like kind of having hair thinning and going bald because the Raiders. I think I'm going bald early because the Raiders. I don't think it's genetics. I think it's the Raiders. Audrey, I'm going to mute Audrey. You're kind of just being annoying. All right, 3rd and goal. Gino gets a completion to Michael Mayer and a touchdown. About time, a completion to Michael Mayer in the red zone. And here we freaking go. So ended up being a good little decision. They're in the shotgun. And I think having Michael Mayer, when we had our 3rd string tight end last week, really helpful, wide open, kind of a delayed route. Okay. There we freaking go. About freaking time. Dude, if we wouldn't have got a first down there. Do I have a... Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking account. All right, so commercial break, man, and things are finally looking up. Probably one of the first 2 possession leads in a while. And really, I'm concerned with the play calling. I mean, I actually thought, how do you screw up that drive when you're literally right on the goal line? So, the AI summary of this chat is saying viewers in the chat are expressing frustration with the Raiders' performance, particularly with Gino's plays. Audrey, I'm going to put you in time. You're kind of just being annoying. I'm going to put you in timeout for at least 10 minutes. This is a serious stream that we're doing here. All right, so Gino is scrambling a lot less than I expected. That is true. Lenore Sellers, I like the way that people are thinking, man. Get Chip Kelly with the mobile quarterback, man. Try to run a type of you could run a college offense if you got a QB who could really run the football and take some hits. I mean, it would be interesting. Gino did a good job though. He looked through. Yeah, he saw that there's nobody open. Then he waited for the delayed kind of route by Michael Mayer. Found the guy wide open. I thought it was great. Oh yeah, no. Make sure you guys don't pull an Arizona Cardinals. Oh, the Cardinals, how did they blow it with Jacoby Brissett? I was surprised they were even in that game. I was surprised they were even in it. But they did a great job. All right, so game's coming back on. Great series. Okay, fine. I'll let Audrey come back. Actually, I think I can't take it back. So she's gone for 10 minutes. So 600 seconds. She's gone for 600 seconds. That's not that crazy. All right, so you got not many Titans fans in the crowd right now. All right, so here we go. Cam Ward. 5 minutes to go. Completion to Spears and a 4-yard gain. Whew. Let's go Devin White now, second and 5. Max Crosby looking happy. Dude, don't tell me Egbuka's dropping passes and shit in the Bucks game. I got him on my fantasy. Handoff. Spears again. Going to be a 3rd and 3. Dude, don't let people know your burner account. Should I start going live all the time? I've always wanted to do a live news football show. I just don't know if it would get many views in terms of like the clipped up content. I just don't know. Here we go, 3rd and 2. And a blitz. And Cam Ward is sacked by Max Crosby. There you go. Raiders defense finally making some nice plays. There we go. Great to see. And now the punt. Okay, great field position for the Raiders. They're at the freaking 43. Crosby celebrating. Yeah, now people can see your burner, and yeah, so you totally screwed yourself there. Do we order food? I got my Ring camera right now. Drop the emojis. Get the likes up, guys. We got a bunch of new people here. Not enough likes. How many freaking likes do we got? Let me see how freaking. We only got 170 likes, and we got like almost 600 people here. Let's support the stream. Unless you want me to quit streaming and then you go to watch some of these other streams, which I know they suck. Sorry. Oh, now you guys are telling me to be professional with how this chat goes most of the time. Now I gotta be professional. I am wilding today. I'm on a shitload of Dayquil. I'm actually the most sober I've been in a while, and maybe who I really am is actually worse than when I'm like fucked up. Leave the unimpressed. Oh, okay. Now I'm unprofessional. Okay. You know what? The smoking. Oh my god. No, I'm not. Don't smoke. If you're young, don't smoke. I'm gonna be anti-smoke. All right, we back in it. So were we at a timeout or a 2-minute warning? Oh, timeout. All right, so game's coming back on. Yeah, I'm the most professional NFL YouTuber, exactly. Don't mind the toilet that I have right here. Don't mind this toilet that I have over here. I'm one of the most professional guys. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Dropping back Gino to throw. He's got time, but he checks it down to Genty, who gets leveled. And that was a hospital ball to Genty. We got to be smarter. And Genty's going to the sideline. So a halfback swing route for Genty, and the defender's right there and just lights him up in his legs. So he looks healthy, though. Looks like, wow, Gino, 50% completion rate right now. 2nd and 10, 41-yard line of the Raiders. Gino in the shotgun, Myers in motion. He takes the snap to hand it off to Mostert, and a tackle for a loss of about 3. Yeah, I don't think professionals win. Yeah, that's right. It's probably not professional. Probably not. Not good, huh? All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. Wait, what are they talking about the Bowers injury route? 3rd and 12, dropping back. Screen to Michael Mayer. And doesn't get there. 4th and 5. So what's this Bowers news everybody's talking about? I'm not on Twitter. Or X. Ooh, Raiders offense got booed off the field. I'm trying to see what we got here. All right, let's see what's going on here real quick. While we're on commercial break. Well, we got some stuff about Brock Bowers. Okay, unlikely to play. I know that. Ooh, latest report says he won't be back soon? Bro, what are we talking about? Tom Pelissero reported that, so here we go. Here it is. Oh, it's like a video. All right, all right, all right. So what does he actually say? Oh, he's not going to play against the Chiefs next week either, bro. After the bye week. I mean, that's not that bad. Yeah, dude, don't rush Bowers against the Chiefs. Like we're probably going to lose to the Chiefs, so save him for the rest of the season. Let me get a cough drop real quick. I am way too sick to do Little Raider. Yeah, that was a waste of good field position because the Raiders had it. 4th and 4 now. This isn't a pro team. Raiders should join CFL. Well, I mean, we're still better than the Jets. We're still better than the Jets, right, guys? We better than the Jets. Oh, and the Raiders are going for it on 4th and 4. No, what are you doing? The Raiders are going for it at their own 47-yard line. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. They're just trying to make him go offsides. They're just trying to go him offsides. Yo, quit laughing it up, Gino. This is a serious-ass game. We need to quit getting our ass whooped. All right, so the Raiders try to draw him offsides. Now they're going to punt. Don't be giving people YouTube title advice. A little radio on the video. I wonder if I should keep doing these recaps. Or I don't know. I might just do clipped up streams to make more content. I don't know what I should do. Do more news stuff. I got to start recording more though, man. I'm not recording enough. But yeah, it's hard to figure out what to do. If you guys want to give me any tips on YouTube, you know, fill me in. Yeah, don't disrespect CFL by saying the Raiders belong there. Oof. My Twitter is Wi-Fi Willie. All right, so game's coming back on. Cam Ward in the offense on the field. Cam Ward dropping back to throw. Scrambling to the right. Throws on the run, incomplete. Cover other games and teams. I like that. So here we go. Minute 44, 2nd and 10 here. And a handoff. A yard shy of the first down. Now 3rd and 1. The Raiders can maybe get the football back. Both of these teams offensively do not look good. It's for damn sure. And a handoff. And Tajay Spears with a big gain. Huge run. And a timeout by the Titans now. Yeah, I got to make it more universal. Yeah, every time I make it universal, though, it kind of sucks. Unless I do the Chiefs. Whenever I shit on the Chiefs, it does well. Yeah, maybe I should advertise my Twitter more because you know what? This YouTube shit could always get shut down. So yeah, maybe I should advertise my Twitter. Wi-Fi Willie on Twitter, on X. Follow me there. Or no, I'm real Wi-Fi Willie. I'm real Wi-Fi Willie on Twitter because somebody stole Wi-Fi Willie already. So I'm at real Wi-Fi Willie on Twitter. And Instagram, I'm just Wi-Fi Willie. 1st and 10, 36-yard line. Dropping back, Cam Ward blitz, and he throws it incomplete to Tajay Spears. 2nd and 10. Ooh. Good blitz by the Raiders. A lot of empty seats I'm seeing. All right, 2nd and 10. 48 seconds. Raiders got 3 timeouts. And on the run, a throw and a big completion to Van Jefferson by Cam Ward. 1st down. So actually, your timeout should be over now, so you can go back to your old account. Your timeout should be done. 1st and 10. "44-yard line, dropping back. Checking it down. Big completion, Crosby with the tackle. Another timeout by the Titans. So the good news is that the Raiders get the ball at halftime. The other good news is I'm probably going to order Pozole. And I don't know what else is good news. Let me see what I got. Dude, do you guys notice that going out to eat these days is just insanely expensive? Like where you live, how much is it for a super burrito where you live? Like at your favorite taqueria or something? Let me know. Over here it's like $16. Sometimes you can find it for 13. 2nd and 1. Second and 1 now, 33 seconds left. Cam Ward dropping back. And batted at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Wait, they're saying it's a fumble? Wait a second. Yeah, it's incomplete. All right, they're saying it's a fumble, but it's clearly incomplete. Booth review. Oh, going out to eat with 8 kids. Yeah, that'd be tough. Don Pepe does it for $10? Incomplete pass. Officially incomplete pass. Dude, whenever I don't drink as much, I just crave food. Golden Corral, I mean, it's cheap, but it's not good. It doesn't taste good. Oh my God. Wait, dude, some of these comments in this live chat are crazy. What? That begs a lot more questions. 3rd and 1. And a handoff. And 1st down. So In field goal range now, the Titans have reached there. Second 10 now. Dude, whenever I talk about food, the chat starts freaking buzzing. People get freaking fired up. I think because everybody's hungry watching football. It's 2nd and 10 now. So they got one timeout left. We'll see what happens here. Cam Ward has plenty of time and throws it, and an interception by Devin White. Willie's new favorite player, Devin White, with an interception. Cam Ward hit as he's thrown, and that is now Raiders football with 7 seconds left. We gotta re-sign Devin White. Please re-sign Devin White. Woo! Man. What a heads-up play by him, dude. Cam Ward gets cracked as he throws, so he throws a floater. And Devin White, man, just sees ball, catches ball, makes freaking plays. Shout out to Lalu. And the Raiders kneel it out and got a 2-possession lead. What more do you want than that? Lulu. Wait, Yama Sushi, where's that at? Yama Sushi in Chinatown. What city is that? Let me know what city. Okay, so in the chat right at halftime, let me know what city you are in. And if someone was visiting your city, what is the one restaurant that you would say they gotta go if someone was visiting your city? I want to see from you guys. I'm trying to think what I would say. I mean, I kind of like bad food. Like, I'm a sucker for those places where, like, the waiters just dress, even if it's not even that good, the waiters dress nice. I think it's because, like, in the Pac Northwest, you get shitty service everywhere. Everybody's rude as hell. So I'm in the Pac Northwest. Golden Corral is not good. Wisconsin Taco King rolled taco plate $11. Riverside Los Gilbertos. Panera Bread in Las Vegas, but you can get Panera Bread anywhere. It's got to be like a specific where you can't get it anywhere. So I'm in Portland, Oregon. I like Jake's Grill because it's pretty much Applebee's prices, maybe a little bit more, and it's nice. It's like a nice place to hang out. Best Chili Verde burritos in San Jose, Taqueria El Dorado. Las Vegas, got to go to Sushi Kaya. Or Korean barbecue, Huaro Korean barbecue. Burger King tacos. All right, bro. I mean, that's what you do when you're freaking, you lost your credit card and you only just have some change that's in like your center console of your car. Tacos El Gordo in San Diego. Burgerville, not bad. La Victoria, San Jose. Burger King tacos, what you eat after doing dabs? Dude, if I'm doing it, I've never done dabs, but if I did, I'm going to eat something nicer than Burger King. Okay? If you're coming to Ukiah, California, you got to go to Shatz. I like a place where it's a funny name, like Shatz. A sketchy Asian fish market near you. Dude, it always smells in those Asian fish markets, but you know you're going to get seafood for a really cheap price. Matt's famous chili dogs in Seattle. Ooh, chili dogs. I saw Carr's pep talk for Gino. I thought it was a little weird how Carr said, Gino, you're a good quarterback. He didn't say you're a great quarterback. You know, I mean, I think Gino is probably thinking about that too. Fidel Castro tacos. What an interesting name. Ooh, fuzzy tacos in Louisiana. Don Taco in Visalia. Yo, I had to dig this out. Raiders shirt, 1960, baby. Shout out to Brasmussen. I got to plug Aguila con el Taco in Burley, Idaho. Dude, a lot of people, I've met a lot of people from Idaho recently. I've thought about moving to Boise. Portland's nice besides downtown. Downtown sucks. So halftime, man. We're still talking about food. We're waiting for the game to come back on. Not much to talk about in this game other than the Raiders offense dealing with a lot of pressure for Gino, especially the line of scrimmage, and the tackle struggling. Is it Reno's legal gambling? Yeah, the other story is Devin White's had an amazing first half, so I really hope the Raiders keep Devin White. Ooh, a La Paz Super Burrito, 150 pesos. That is a deal. 150 pesos. Let me do my conversion thing divided by 18. Wow, $8. Whoo. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders could still easily lose this game. It's only a 2-possession game. Raiders fortunately get the ball at the top of the half. And hey, if there's any silver lining, the Packers-Bengals game is the same score. A lot of people want Carson Beck. What do you guys think about this guy? Give me your opinion about this guy right here, right now. Has he done enough? Has he done enough to win your support? That's why I get paid the big bucks. That's why I get paid the big bucks, baby. Look, I always defend the QB, man. I'm known to do that. People think it's a Derek Carr thing. No. I'm always sympathetic to the quarterback because I know they get blamed for everything. And I got to say, you know, so far in the first half, I wouldn't put it on Gino. I haven't seen any bad throws by him yet. No, not a bad throw yet in this game. Just taking a sack a couple times, maybe hold on to the ball a little too long. Nothing that crazy. Nothing that crazy. You know, he's got to play conservative, though. You know, Gino's got 9 picks, so he's not going to air it out. I like that the Raiders are resting Dante Thornton because I think the guy's not ready. Maybe next year he'll be good after he, you know, get some good NFL coaching, get some more reps in practice. Oh, Chiefs game. Chiefs are a beatable team, though. They're a really good team, but they always choke. They remind me of the Cowboys when the Cowboys were good. They always choke. This year so far. I mean, they got whooped by the Jags last week, so there's that. And then who did the Chiefs play right now? Don't they play the Chiefs play the Lions tonight? Ooh, shit. Should I go live? Nah, I'm not gonna go live with that. I'm like, should I go live for it? Nah, I already decided not to. Because we'll have like half the people we have right now. So I think the Lions will beat the Chiefs. If they lost to the freaking Jags and the Lions running game looks good this year. So do I think the Raiders are going to beat the Chiefs next week? Obviously, no. But if they stack a win today, get some momentum building, they can catch the Chiefs slipping. All it takes is a couple turnovers, man. Whew. So drop your favorite emoji in the chat, man. I want to cover this screen with emojis here. I'm going to see my favorite. Oh, yeah, I like this because it looks like me. Hell yeah. Thunderbolt. I don't understand these emojis that Audrey's dropping. It's a fire hat, a ear infection. It looks like a hearing aid and a crutch. What does any of that mean? And now we got high heels and a bear. What does that mean? A bear and high heels. Dude, let's like stop talking about like gross like stuff in the chat. All right. Appreciate everybody hanging out, man. We got a we lost actually a good amount of people. We had record high, but we lost some people, so it's fine. I think people are just leaving during halftime. Oh yeah, I don't think I should do another live. I think I should make a video. Maybe when I'm healthy next week though, I might start doing some more. Maybe like a Thursday night or Sunday or Monday night. Maybe Monday night. But I hate how they have the double header on Monday night now. Oh God. I'm trying to think what fan base watches the most outside of Raiders. Probably Seahawks fans. Because they're all freaking into Pete Carroll. So I'm trying. They probably watch the most outside of Raiders on my channel. Get up and get down with the sickness. People are dropping the Gruden emoji. Uh-oh, all the members drop the Gruden emoji if that's what you want. I heard he's available. What do you guys think, man? Oh. Wouldn't that be crazy? We got the Crosby and the Gruden head. I got some Waller and Renfro in there too. Chandler Jones. We gotta drop the Chandler Jones emoji. Devontae. That aged well, the Devontae shit. I just love how I made these emojis, which is actually kind of hard to make. Like I had to look up tutorials and stuff how to do it. I made them in freaking I haven't changed them in literally 4 years. I've had the exact same ones for 4 years. I still randomly have a couple Saints fans in here too. Yeah, we still got Nate Hobbs. So what stats did Renfro get today? All right, game's about to come back on. Dude, Renfro only had 1 catch for 7 yards. Did he even get a touchdown? He didn't do shit against the Cowboys. Look, I love Renfro, but he didn't do shit. Ooh, you could switch your live to members only. Whoa. What? What are you talking about? Blocked. All right, here we go. Game's back on. Raiders football. The defense is loading up. Oh, fourth down, catch on the game-winning drive. I see what you're saying. Here we go, Gino under center. You got to beat the Titans, man. Play action, screen, and Genty. 9-yard gain. Man, Pete Carroll, man, I don't know about this guy. Oh, shout out to Braulio becoming a member. I didn't see that. Braulio, shout out to you. Braulio, man, everybody give a shout out to Braulio. Second and 1. So good 9-yard pickup to start the drive. You know, what more do you want than that, you know? And now a handoff to Genty. And he gets about a 6-yard gain. And Pete Carroll walking around. Like, I need a reason to update the emojis. I'm not going to update those emojis until the Raiders give me a reason. A reason for a Gino emoji. A reason for a Pete Carroll emoji. 1st and 10. And a pitch to Genty, who's getting a 7-yard gain. Dude, I'm so sick of hearing about how Pete Carroll's a good guy and he's so in good shape because he's old. I don't give a shit how old this guy is. I mean, I have no attachment to this guy. Right now, he's on AP's level. He hasn't shown he's better than AP yet. 2nd and 3. Yeah, he's so nice. Dropping back. And a throw to Genty. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 1. Would you rather Belichick or Pete Carroll be your head coach? Third and 1 in Titans territory. And we'll see what they do here. Gino with the QB sneak does not get there at all. Maybe a loss. 4th and 1. And not good blocking on 4th and 1. Gino's trying to go for it again. And now play action rollout. Gino pump fakes and gets it to Michael Mayer. Great play on 4th and 1. One of the better throws and plays by Geno Smith in this game. Really stepping up here. All right, 1st and 10. 35-yard line. The handoff now to Genty. Gets to the close to the red zone, 26-yard line, but there's a flag. Niners are keeping it close against the Bucks. Let's see how Willie's fantasy football team is doing, because I've literally been eating straight ass this whole year. Holding on the defense, so the Raiders get an automatic first down. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I'm winning in fantasy with a 78% chance at winning the whole thing. Yes. Thanks to a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That's what's up. That's what's up. 1st and 10. 22-yard line. And a handoff to Genty, who's going to wrestle for about 4 yards. Second and 5, though. The Raiders are moving the football. It seems like the Titans are playing really soft right now. I don't know what's going on. Is my cat in here? So now in the red zone, at 18-yard line, 2nd and 5. And a handoff to Genty, and it goes for a gain of 2. Well, here we go, man. So, oh shit. Edge rusher of the Titans is injured right now. A Jabo. All right, so commercial break after that injury. Whoa, I don't know what the hell happened there, man. Wait, so people don't like Jacobs? Until the Raiders make me, and until somebody on the Raiders shows me that they deserve to have their own emoji, we ain't updating any emojis. We need people to prove it. I got a Mad Max emoji. I've been having a Mad Max emoji. See where it's at. Where it's at. We've had a Mad Max emoji. Let's see what's up here. So we got talking about the toilet. We got the toilet still in the back over here. We're on commercial break. Try to do this. See what happens. We've got the toilet. We've got the toilet. We've got the toilet. Oh, I need to get some food. No, we do not need a Jenna Jameson emoji. I don't know why. I don't even know who that is. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, and this is a big down, baby. They're blitzing, and they bring 5. Gino throws. Completion to Jacoby Myers for the first down. Dude, my stream's ahead of the game? Literally, this scoreboard is like slightly ahead of me watching the game. Dude, when I first started drinking, I really liked Jameson whiskey. I grew out of that though quick. Not good for you. First and goal. And a handoff for no gain. Come here, kitty. All right. Second down, second and goal. Ugh. Okay, second and goal. Play action. Gino gets it to Trey Tucker. And no gain. Yeah, kind of some uninspired play calling. I like the play action they did on fourth down, but now doing it, Titans didn't bite on the run at all. I'm ahead? All right, whatever. Third and goal. That cat is wired right now. She is not in a snuggle mode. Third and goal. Gino dropping back to throw. Steps up and pressure. Flag, though. Hands to the face, maybe? We'll see what's up here. Face mask, and so an automatic first down for the Raiders. Let me see the replay, though. I need the flags to be legit. Oh, it was a face mask. Ooh, Raiders got lucky there. I do believe there will be a Genty touchdown in this game at some point. That's my cat Skippy. First and goal. And a handoff to Genty, who gets a touchdown. There we go. Genty for 6. I'm not facing him in fantasy, so I'm even more happy. I mean, that was easy. I mean, earlier it was like hard as hell for them to get a run near the goal line. I don't know what changed, but good blocking by Dylan Parham there. Looked really good, and the center. But Parham especially getting some good movement off the line of scrimmage. Hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. We going to the Super Bowl now, baby. About to be 2-4 after beating the Titans. Super Bowl, baby. We didn't write back, though. Yo, get your futures picks in there, man. Did you sleep on Gino? Did you sleep? Did you sleep on Gino? Titans actually Titans won last week, right? They beat the Cardinals. Or did they beat the yeah. They beat the Cardinals with like a miracle comeback win. Cardinals gave up the lead too today to the Colts. So Titans got to play the Patriots next. They're hungry after losing. Or almost losing to the Saints. And then the Colts. So I could see 6 L's in a row for the Titans until they play the Browns. I think the next winnable game is probably the Browns. Definitely the Patriots. I mean, they could beat the Titans. Could beat the Patriots next week. I still would take the Patriots in that game. But winnable games for the Titans for the rest of the season. The AFC South is surprisingly strong. So I'm gonna have to go with Saints and Browns are the only winnable games after this one. And Patriots, of course. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should make a video tonight or because I'm still. You guys could hear it in my voice probably. It's Game Ward just warming up. Gotta get some Vicks, my homie. Ese. Now let's take a look at the Raiders' schedule. Let's do some prediction. I gotta be real. Raiders' schedule about it. What they're winning. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Where's the shit? Sensitive information? No, not really. Actually, I guess I'm being dramatic. All right, so game's coming back on. Okay, so game is back on. Okay, so lose against the Chiefs, lose against the Jags, I can see, lose against the Broncos, beat the Cowboys, beat the Browns, maybe beat the Chargers if they keep getting injured, maybe push with the Broncos, lose against the Eagles, maybe probably lose against the Texans, beat the Giants, probably lose to the Chiefs. And a handoff and Pollard with a huge gain. Raiders are on a roll right now. Devin White, shout out to Devin White. Play action, Cam Ward airs it out and gets a big completion to Van Jefferson, the former Ram. That's a hard stretch, though, dude. Raiders having to play the Chiefs and the Jags. That's a pretty hard stretch. And obviously the AFC West is freaking brutal. All right, it's a 1st and 10. And a handoff. No real gain. I still won't be convinced if we win. We're playing one of the worst teams. Let's have the same smoke against the Chiefs next week. And hey, yeah, I mean, I think like, it's nice that the Raiders are winning, but I don't sense a lot of celebration right now because like we should be beating the Titans. We shouldn't be 1-4. So it's hard to be completely, impressed right now. In terms of the Raiders' schedule, I mean, they should have beat the Commanders since the Commanders didn't have Jaden Daniels. The Chargers game was a shit show, obviously. They should have beaten the Bears. I mean, they were only a missed field goal away from beating the Bears. 2nd and 8. And a completion to the tight end. Okonkwo. Now, I'm not expecting the Raiders to win against the Chiefs, obviously. Hope it's competitive. Chiefs and Jags, though, I could see us dropping and getting to 6 L's and people check out, but yeah, that Jags game is going to be tough. Browns, though, in Cowboys game. Broncos, that's winnable. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Completion, but a flag. Offsides on Crosby. Broncos defense is elite, but their offense has been falling off. Yeah, Bears was just a missed field goal, so they could be 2-4. I'm technically going to say that they beat the Bears. I mean, obviously it wasn't great, but really they pretty much could have won that game just really easily. It was just one missed kick. So we could be sitting at like a 3-4 after the win today. Looks like a win already. I mean, down 17. It's hard to come back from that for the Titans. So red zone trip for the Titans, their first one of the game, and now a tackle on 1st and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 4, Landon Roberts. No, we're going to beat the Chiefs next week. Kansas City's going to eat our ass next week. 2nd and 5. Dropping back to throw, Ward. And he is sacked. There you go. The big guy. Fotu with a big sack. Where is Christian Wilkins? Who? Lecky Fotu. Third and 13 now, baby. The Raiders are back, baby. Third and 13, and what's going to happen? Flag and a delay a game. Third and 18. Huge moment here, man. "47-yard line. And a handoff. They're just trying to get in field goal range, and they do. Minimal gain, 4th and 14. I'm sick, dude. I'm not leaving the house for a minute. Time to stay home, eat some soup, and try to get this throat back in action. Trying to get my throat game back in action now that I'm eating sick as hell. And the field goal is good. 2-possession game. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 now. 2-0. I do got to get some fun, Rally. I appreciate you, Jimmy. Look, the reason why I don't like taking any medicine when I'm sick is because then I can't ever have a beer just in case, dude. Plus, I feel like all that stuff's bad for you. Aren't they coming out with the new... Oh, dude, my bald spot's getting bad. Aren't they coming out with new medicine where it's like... or aren't they saying that all the stuff like... all that stuff's bad for you, like Dayquil and Tylenol and all that? Didn't they come out with the new study? Commercial break, though, dude. Raiders still got the lead. Could Geno put the game away? Is what he got asked to do. Dude, my scalp is showing, dude. If anybody has any tips and tricks, like I am freaking getting bald. I'm about to go to the doctor soon and figure out, dude, I might have to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. I mean, I don't give a shit. I have no shame. Especially because I'm doing YouTube. So I think I could deduct that off my taxes, right? I could like a hair transplant or something. If it's for YouTube, basically. I gotta check that out. Dude, I don't want to take Hims or any of that stuff because I heard that you have to take that every day for your life, or else all your hair falls out. If I vlog it, it's deductible. I'll vlog that shit if it means I get a tax deduction. Yeah, if you do Rogaine and all that, you have to keep taking it forever, and then well, I mean, has anybody ever had a good experience with Rogaine? Let me know, because there's a lot of men in this chat. Blueberries? Take it daily? I ain't shaving my head. I look weird with a shaved head. I look like I'm about to rob somebody. Yeah, I heard Rogaine doesn't work. Dude, I cannot embrace the ball, and I'm too young. Dude, minoxidil, though, aren't you supposed to rub it in? All right. Raiders football. Yeah, exactly. I really do believe hair transplant's the only way. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be weird. Dude, I got to, I'm just worried about rubbing that in every day. Does it actually work? I don't know. I'm going to go to the doctor soon. Raiders football. Play action. Geno gets it to Michael Mayer, who's at a great game, and he gets midfield. And this is the best Raiders performance we've seen. And shout out to Tom Karnick, who says it's called a hat, Willie. Just wear a hat. Dude, now that I'm older, I've been seeing a lot of dudes who always wear a hat, and I finally know why. I used to be like, man, why are there some guys who always wear a beanie, always wear a hat? That's weird. That's weird. Now I finally know why they're doing it. Shout out to you, Tom. I'm like, oh, okay. So they're hiding. 1st and 10. Play action. Geno gets it to Jacoby Myers. 8-yard gain here. And there we go, Geno. Dude, oh, yeah, that guy Tim Pool has big time bald. I think he is like bald. Hair and nail vitamins? Yeah, I saw Tim Pool without a beanie. Toupee, dude. My cat's gonna like piss in it and something. Like if I have a toupee laying around the house, it's gonna get screwed up. 2nd and 3, commercial break. What vitamins do you take to have? Because I don't take multivitamins. Maybe that's the issue. I'm not. Who here take? Do you guys all take multivitamins? Am I supposed to be taking these? To me, it makes my stomach hurt. If I have spray on hair, your guys are definitely going to be able to notice in these freaking live streams. Vitamin E? I have vitamin E oil. Should I just rub that on my head? Audrey's lying. She's never had brain surgery. She's a liar. Don't listen to her. That's why I put her in timeout, because she says stupid shit. Yeah, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Don't you have your own channel, Audrey, you need to be doing shit on? What are you doing here? Okay, whatever. So, in the third quarter, so you get, so what blood work? Because I've gotten my blood work, but do they tell you what vitamins you need? Like what kind of blood? Because I've had a lipid panel, I've had my A1C tested. How do you know, like, what's the test for the vitamins with your blood work? Yeah, exactly. I love someone just trying to spell out crack in the chat. So there's not that many games on right now. During this Raiders game, it's just the Bucks and Niners. That's the only interesting game. 15-20 vial set of tests. I trust Rich. I trust Rich. I think he's good info. 2nd and 3, hand off to Genty. 15-20 vial set of tests. I believe Rich, so I'm gonna look that up. Maybe I should do gummy vitamins because I like how those taste. Eat an onion every day. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna take a vitamin. I'm gonna take a vitamin right after the stream. I'm taking a multivitamin. I got some up there. 3rd and 1, play action. Gino throws it deep in a completion to Jacoby Myers, but Myers a little slow to get up and a flag on the play. Full panel vitamin. Okay, I'm gonna get a full panel of vitamins and hormones. I'm writing that shit down. Let me write that shit down. Penalties decline, so it's a Raiders first down. No, I think there's too much sugar in the gummy one, so I don't want to do that. I've had a testosterone test, but then they won't let me. They said I'm good, but I feel like I might need more. Play action, Gino. And Gino throws a pick. No! Play action, and Gino was looking for Michael Mayer, and he was not looking for the football, and now it's an interception. That is 10 interceptions on the year for Geno Smith. He was under pressure. Oh, he got hit as he's thrown and just went off target. Oh, wow, dude. So after Gino threw the pick, they played that song, "Give It Away, Give It Away, Give It Away Now." They played that on the broadcast after Gino threw the pick. "Give it away, give it away, give it away now." Wow. It really wasn't his fault though, dude, because he was hella hit as he's thrown. All right, so no more talking about my health issues. Let's go back to the game. And some of you guys, I can tell, are lying about your advice. Like, that is not real advice. So I don't blame Gino there. I still you know, he had Meyer open. He just got whacked as he threw it. So not too crazy there. Shout out to Rebecca Diamond, man. Shout out to all the survivors dealing with that. Whose fault is it? I would say, there's a lot of pressure. I'd say the line didn't hold up. And honestly, the defense just made a good play. The defender who cracked Gino just made a good play. Oh man, that's gonna suck. So is he for sure? Who leads the NFL in interceptions now? Is he for sure leading? Blood work. He's got 10 picks. The next person, well, Jake Browning had 8 picks and he barely played. He only played 4 games, really. Then he got benched. Flacco had 6. Oh, yeah. All right. Titans football. Here we go. And a handoff. 1 yard gain. Oh, so Jeffrey Simmons just freaking made a great play. I mean, it sucks for Gino. It's tough, but kind of just a bad timing, bad coincidence there. 13-15 left in the game. And pressure on Cam Ward, who airs it out deep and incomplete. A little too far for A.O. Manor. Joe Flacco making some plays. It's 3rd and 9 now for the Titans. This is do or die for the Titans. The Titans get the ball off. It almost was a delay game and way too high of a pass. Cam Ward pressured by Malcolm Kuntz. And the Titans get nothing off of that interception. Shout out to Isaac Cole Hauser, RIP from Yellowstone, is at the game. Might take Gino and Chip to the train station. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. Let him know in the chat. Shout out to Isaac. And I'm not going to put it all on Gino. And hey, look, they held him. The defense held him. So it didn't sting that bad. If they would have gotten a touchdown, then it really would have stung bad. And here we go, Gino, to take the field again. Cole. So Cole Hauser, I mean, I don't know this reference. I'm really bad with movies. Oh, so with the movie Yellowstone, I see. I'm weird, dude. I'm bad with movies and TV. I feel like I only watch YouTube. It's a TV. It's a good TV. It's a TV show. It seems like. For some reason, I mean, I don't know. I only watch YouTube for some reason. Genocide. That was a good name by Tedford there. Don't block anybody, dude. We don't block anybody. You have to do something illegal to get blocked. Wait, the US dropped nukes in Portland? No way. I would have heard something. Wow, man, the Jets are the worst team, and they tried to like talk shit on Aaron Rodgers back in the day. That's hella funny. All right, game's coming back on, man. Gino on 1st and 10, a quick completion to Trey Tucker. Good gain here. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Minimal gain there, so now the Titans are already on a 2nd and long. .43-yard line. And a handoff to Genty. 7-yard gain. Now going to be 3rd and 2. I heard about the Fred Warner injury, but I didn't see it. 3rd and 2. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Flag. False start. Now going to be 3rd and 7. He wasn't going to throw another pig. All right, so now big time 3rd and 7. Big time 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Could put the game away, really. Make it hard for the Titans to come back. Gino takes the snap, a 4-man rush. He's got time, throws it to his right and gets Trey Tucker, who breaks the tackle and is off and off and off, and Trey Tucker gets into the red zone at the 15-yard line. 37-yard gain for Trey Tucker. So that really was Trey Tucker doing all the work. He broke a tackle on the outside and just was off to the races for 37 yards. It's a solid drive so far for the Raiders. Now Gino under center in a single back formation with 2 tight ends here. And a handoff to Genty. 2-yard gain, and they're burning clock. I miss really good TV shows. What was that one show that one of my friends was trying to get me to watch? It's the one with John Cena. Travelers or something like that. Let me know your favorite TV show in the chat that you're watching right now. I need to watch a new show. 2nd and 8. And a pitch to Genty at the bottom of the screen, but goes for no gain, 3rd and 8. It's John Cena, but he's like a superhero on HBO. 3rd and 8 right now. I'm talking about a new show. I've already seen Sopranos. Peacemaker. That's it. It's Peacemaker. Peacemaker. So let me know your new favorite shows. Not some old shit. I've seen all the old shit already. So 3rd and 8 right now for the Raiders. Really could put the game away even with a field goal, honestly. Raiders call a timeout here. And Niners keeping it close against the Bucks, 19-20. Ooh, Twisted Metal. I used to love that game when I was younger. That was a really fun game. Let's see. What's our volume? Twisted Metal, huh? Greg Olson and Pete Carroll talking to Gino. Third and 8. Four-man rush, and Gino steps up. There's a flag on the play. He's going to slide for no gain. I wonder what the flag is. Offsides on the defense. And Gino is limping after sliding. No, bro. Bro. Gino landed awkwardly, dude. He's still in it, but what the hell happened? We need Gino against the Chiefs, dude. I know he's not playing great, but he's better than the backup, Kenny Pickett. All right, hand off to Mostert on 3rd and 3. No gain, so they're going to kick a field goal, make it a 3-possession game. Come on, Skippy. Come on. Daniel Carlson makes the field goal kick. Do some ASMR cat sounds. I have not seen Banshee. People are hating on Gino because the slide wasn't good. Let me get this thing out of my face. Good thing I'm not allergic to cats, man. This cat is hairy as hell. He needs sliding lessons. Shout out to Josh Hammond, man. Appreciate you, Josh Hammond. Good to see you, Willie. Studio setup looks great. Hell yeah, I love the score, but we need to be up by at least 40 for me to feel confident about a win. Oh, dude. Exactly. With how we've been playing lately, we need a big lead, but hopefully we got some momentum to make it competitive against the Chiefs. I don't know if we're gonna beat the Chiefs, but I feel like with having a good victory, a good week, maybe there's at least a shot to keep it close and hopefully Mahomes or somebody fumbles and we can get that victory late in the fourth quarter. Hey, if Antonio Pierce and Aiden O'Connell were able to beat the Chiefs, I think it's still possible next week with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you, Josh. And yeah, man, the studio setup's kind of new. I guess I've only been doing this probably only for maybe a year, kind of. Not even. I think since June. All right, now we're out of focus. We got to get closer to the camera, Kitty. You better not leave. This guy's gonna leave if I slide up. Do not get hair inside the microphone. Bro. Drop a deuce on live TV. But hell yeah, man. Glad that we like the studio setup. I was wondering if it was shittier. It's a little better, you know. It's not. I don't look as shiny. I used to like look like I was drenched in sweat with my old setup, even when I wasn't even sweating that much. Oh, well, that's great. Okay, cool. All right, come on, come on, come on here, come here, come on, come on, come on, come on, bro, bro, you cannot. Ah. And here we go, man. Cam Ward and the Titans offense taking the field with 7:14 left. Oh, shit. Come on, bro. Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. All right, dropping back, Cam Ward. Pressure rolls to the right. Max Crosby in pursuit and throws and a completion, surprisingly. For about 8 yards. You're going to have to go right here so you don't screw that up. Josh Jacobs with a touchdown, baby. Helping Willie's fantasy football. All right, Cam Ward with another play on 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 here. Completion to Io Manor. Look at the cameras, Kitty. 1st and 10. Cam Ward with a completion to the tight end. Down to the 40-yard line now. Come on, bro. Come on, Kitty, bro. All right, 2nd and 1. Cam Ward dropping back. Throws it deep. Cam Ward. Oh, could have been a pick. Incomplete pass. Come on, Kitty. Back on here. Back on here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You're smart. All right, man. 3rd and 1. Make the fans who've had a shitty home games happy. Quick throw and a tackle for a loss by Caillou Blue Kelly. Great play. Titans obviously going for it on 4th and short. Yeah, no ass in the camera, bro. Yo, I picked up Darren Waller in fantasy football. I knew he was going to ball out. Pete Carroll calls a timeout. Dude, come on. Are you really scared of losing in this game? Yo, I need to get a better patio. I would love to stream outside. I would love to do that. Would love it. So Pete Carroll called a timeout. Too many men on the field. 4th and 1 now. Fourth and 1. I mean, if they don't make it, this is game, obviously. It's kind of been game already. Cam Ward, a quick throw and a completion for a 1st down. The cat, 100% left. First and 10. Dumps it off. 19-yard line. So technically the Titans could... No, I mean, it's a 3-possession game, so there's like no way they could win. Now they're saying the runner's short of the 1st down. So not 1st and 10, 2nd and 1. Appreciate you, Anthony. And yeah, should I stream at a restaurant? I've always wanted to stream at a sports bar, but I like paying attention to the chat. And so I feel like I'd get too distracted. 2nd and 1. Throw on the outside and complete. So 1st down with the completion to Jefferson. And dropping back, Cam Ward throws it up and incomplete, not catchable. Yeah, whenever I go to games in person, I actually it is harder to see unless you have really good seats, and even then it can still be like a weird angle. And I get distracted at games in person too. Wait, do you own El Patio? I would love to stream at El Patio in Tower District. 2nd and 10. That place makes a hella good food. Dropping back, Cam Ward on 2nd and 10. And checks it down to 6-yard line. Seriously, I used to go there back in the day, like 2022. You really do own that's your family's place? Message me on Instagram, Wi-Fi Willie on Instagram. If I could get a Ethernet connection like on the internet, I'll do it. At some point, I don't know when. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. And throwing it up, Cam Ward a little outside to the tight end. Inside the 5-yard line. Hell yeah, Benji, that'd be badass. I love their margaritas. Love the food. I've been on the patio. Fourth and 3 now. And drop it back. Cam Ward in an incomplete pass on 4th and 3, but they're going to call a flag on Eric Stokes. PI. By the way, Eric Stokes was injured last game, and now he's available, so you're seeing the secondary do a little bit better. PI. Sorry, I had to clear that out. So 1st and goal, fresh set it down for the Titans, but I don't think this is going to change anything. Play action, Cam Ward gets himself a touchdown with a completion, making it a 2-possession game, but 3 minutes to go. Barring a miracle, I think it's a Raiders dub, but good touchdown in the red zone for the Titans. Martin Robinson, big body weapon here for Tennessee. You know, the Raiders were, what was the spread for Fox Sports? The Raiders were 3.5. Over under was 42.5. And the spread was 3.5 Raiders. So yeah, if the Titans get another touchdown that and the Raiders let them get that is pretty sus. Where the Titans will cover the spread. For all you little gamblers out there. Oh, dude, I need some more Vicks. Where the Vicks at? I need Vicks. See, I want to eat pozole, but I also want to lose weight. So those things kind of go against each other. I want to eat pozole, but I also got to lose weight. I mean, what do I do? Why are people scared? I've been running more. But the other day I went on a run, but then I ran to I went on a run and then I got beer on the way back. I mean, they do have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So, but even if they get a touchdown, who cares really? I mean, you're still not gonna have that much time on the clock. So I'm confident the Raiders are winning. I'm confident. I got to start fasting. Anybody doing some fasting? I think I'm hungry as hell right now. I think that's what's really going on. I got $5 that the Raiders will get the dub for sure. $5 on it. Actually, I dropped that. I didn't go pick that up. I bet I'm betting a $5 Gino. Let's go, Gino. Gino, 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 Gino. You know, Gino, you did a really good job today. Oh, dude, I ate at midnight last night. Talking about don't eat past 8 p.m. I ate at midnight last night twice. Cup of soup. All right, 3 minutes to go. Hand off to Mostert. A 4-yard gain. I got my Vikes Holmes. Man, quit yelling, Pete Carroll. Shut your ass up until you do something. So we got a timeout by the Titans. Second and 7. Handoff. Losing 3 yards. Dude, honestly, I could follow any diet, all that shit, but then I'll just like have some drinks and then it just totally falls apart. All right, so another timeout. Raiders about to win it, bro. Yeah, Raiders offense is still not that impressive, but we'll see what's up. Where do you get probiotics and the fiber at? Yeah, it is true. This does not feel like a win. This does feel like it's like, yeah, we're supposed to win. Like you got a veteran QB versus a rookie with like a rebuild team. 3rd and 9. 4-yard gain. It's kind of disappointing for the Titans, though. I mean, they had a really big victory last week against the Cardinals. Kind of hard to see what went wrong. I mean, a lot of pressure on Cam Ward, that's for sure. But other than that, it's like I don't feel like the Raiders made huge plays on offense. Fasting when you drink too much beer, that makes sense. I never eat yogurt. Raiders fans, happy to get a W finally. 4th and 5. Raiders are acting like they're trying to make them go off sides. I don't really see what we're doing here, man. Titans have no timeouts. Tried to draw them off sides again. Didn't work. Now the Raiders are going to punt. Yeah, they're going to punt for sure at the 41. Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons did really well today. That is true. He's probably pissed off. I mean, that guy's elite. Titans don't seem like a bad team. I think they need more weapons. The O-line they invested in, but it seems like they couldn't protect Ward. They need more of a run game. And linebackers seem like they struggled to cover the tight end for the Titans. Pete Carroll says he leaves Gino in there to practice. I forgot. Practice. Appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate all the people in the... Appreciate Ted for Von Patriot from earlier. And all the people sending love, supporting the stream. Shout out to Rasmussen. Raiders trading for Simmons. Simmons, I think that's a guy that the Titans can't let go of, no matter what. Make him the highest paid and keep him on the team forever. Cam Ward dropping back and completion for 4 yards to Pollard. Let's see what's up here. 2nd and 6. 2:30 to go. No timeouts for the Titans. And right tackle giving it up in a sack. Good job by Max Crosby. And shout out to Rebecca Diamond. Go Raiders. Willie, what would I do without your content? Thank you. And thank you, Rebecca, for hanging out. Everybody give a shout out to her. And at least we got a win. I mean, if we didn't get a win today, it would be just about how season's over. This is a nightmare. This is a disaster. Gino's got to go. Pete's got to go. But thankfully, we're living on another week. And we'll also be streaming again next week, man. And hopefully putting out some more videos. Just like people were saying earlier, I just got to do more videos from other teams. I've been doing a good job doing the Raiders video every week, but I got to start popping some more in there. Popping some more. But hey, at least we finally have a happy week. We finally, it's funny because I mean, it kind of is harder to it's easy to make the video when you just got to rip into the Raiders about how it's been a shit show. It's actually pretty easy. And it's pretty easy to make the video when the Raiders do well and win against a good team. Like, say, if they upset the Chiefs or something. That's kind of an easy video to make. But it gets really hard when this is the kind of win the Raiders have, where it's like, yeah, you're beating the Titans, but you also didn't play that well, and this is a team you should beat. You got a QB who's been in it for over 10 years versus a rookie. Like, it's kind of weird. Baker Mayfield beating the Niners. Too much hair talk. Hey, when I started bringing up hair and food, the chat started buzzing. Trust me, I know what the people want in this live chat. Well, the Raiders got to play the Eagles this week. We'll see how that does. Lots of false hope. Raiders are winning the Super Bowl, huh? All I know is I'm hungry, dude. Oh, that's you, Benji. Yeah, okay, so I know who you are. I think I followed you on Instagram recently. Yeah, I know her. Ask her. She knows me. All right, so here we go. Game's back on. Dropping back, Cam Ward in his own end zone gets rid of the football, incomplete on the outside on 3rd and 15. I freaking love Don Pepe. Dude, Robert Cheetos is good if you're hammered and like it's 2 a.m. It's so weird where like everybody's pumped up, but like this game should be over already. 10 to 20. Dropping back. Cam Ward gets rid of it on 4th and 15 and gets the first down. Wow. Dude, I think everyone is hungry. I know I am starving. I'm starving, bro. Minute 28 to go. Cam Ward dropping back and gets rid of the football on a completion to Van Jefferson. Raiders playing some soft coverage here, so they're going to be able to move down the field. Wow, the game is dude, it's so weird because I'm always super delayed with the game because I watch it on YouTube TV. Ooh, Jimmy, you're driving. Hey, dude, I did a long drive the other day. I really like podcasts and streams for that. All right, Cam Ward with a completion to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 4 now. I hadn't listened to podcasts for a while, and then I had to go on a drive, and I was like, oh, this is what it's for. Lions versus Chiefs, though, that's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully, Chiefs start riding downhill while they're facing the Raiders. 2nd and 2. Cam Ward fumbles. It slipped out of his hands. And what a bad day for Cam Ward. A turnover. The ball just slipped out of his hands. Thomas Booker, the former Eagle, with a recovery. Woo! Wow, Raiders defense was elite today, dude. I mean, honestly, I think they've been good all season. Even when we got blown out against the Commanders, I was like, well, kick return here, Deebo Samuel, a punt return for a touchdown. Like, really wasn't the Raiders defense's fault against the L and the Commanders. Obviously not in the Bears game. So Raiders defense, man, with not that much money invested in it, considering no Christian Wilkins, pretty good, dude. Offense got to step up. I think they looked better now that they had Michael Mayer. I think when they only had to rely on Ian Thomas, the number 3 tight end, and they didn't have Bowers or Mayer, I think that's when it got really shitty. But a victory kneel, baby. A victory kneel. A victory kneel. Victory kneel. Gino gets the W. Hey, he did not write back though. Do we believe? Get him focused, mother. Do we believe in Gino? Do we believe? So finally got the win. I feel like people are I would never believe in Gino. People are not that interested just because it's against the Titans. You know, it's hard to get that pumped up. I feel bad for the Titans, though. I mean, they were on the come up after they beat the Cardinals. That's the Cardinals team with Kyler Murray. I was expecting, honestly, not going to lie, I was expecting the Titans to shock the Raiders and win because they got a solid defense. I think actually you could say above average, maybe even a great defense. And Raiders offense has been having problems. But hey, Gino got the W though. And if Gino would have gotten the L, if he would have gotten the L, I was prepared. I was prepared to do it. But because Gino got the W, then we gotta celebrate the guy. We gotta celebrate the guy. Woo! That's funny. So yeah, man, gonna get back to full health. Like the stream, man, if you have not yet. Yeah, you could finally go to work and put the chest out, be happy. So now, so basically, and if we would have lost, but we won. If we would have lost, we would have brought out the Chucky. We would have brought out the Chucky and demanded that he becomes the head coach again. So we would have lit the Gino on fire. We would have lit the Gino on fire, brought out the Chucky, but now we don't need to do any of that. We don't need to do any of that. Y files, okay. I'm becoming Carrot Top. I got prop comedy. I got the VIX. I got the football. Shima 86. Gino, don't write back. Smarten up. The famous Mark Davis smarten up. I think I'm gonna print a Mark Davis picture. I got to print a Mark Davis picture. So name another picture I got to print out. Somebody who has a lot of pressure on them. Who's got a lot of pressure. Voodoo. Yes, we're doing voodoo magic. I feel like Gino's taken too much of the blame, honestly. I feel like the whole offense is just not, besides Genty and Bowers, is just not good. So I feel like the O-line sucks, especially now without Colton Miller. I mean, the O-line's been struggling. And all the receivers, like besides Myers, and Myers is kind of like not, it's not like he's Jamar Chase. I mean, he's good, but he's not like elite. The Gallagher the Gallagher Raiders streaming, yes. Yes. You know what? Put me in, coach. We got the W. Shout out to, so appreciate you, Sheem86. And shout out to Jeffrey Carlson. Sending some love, my guy. Appreciate you supporting the stream here. And you know what? That you got me ready to go in. And, if we need more help at wide receiver, if we need more help in the outside offensive line at tackle, put me in, coach. I am ready to go. Definitely ready. We'll see what the hell happens here. Crosby got some sacks. My fantasy football team's doing great. This is a great day. Chip Kelly and Tom Brady. We won it. 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 Oh, I need to switch the camera angle because trust me, I'd be able to dance way better if the camera angle was better. It's only just because of the camera. Trust me. Gino did still throw a pick. I mean, that is true. He still threw a pick. So Raiders versus Titans box score. Gino 174 yards, a pick. Cam Ward 222, also a pick. So the person who needed Gino 180 yards on their parlay, yikes. That ain't good, man. But I'm not giving away my shit. Genty though, 75 yards. I was saying the whole time, Cody, that the Raiders should draft Will Howard. I mean, he won the freaking natty with Chip Kelly, Ohio State. I think he's injured though. He's injured right now. So they got Steelers got Rudolph as the backup. Max Crosby's doing a little interview right now. Devin White, though, man. I think Devin White's player of the game. Devin White's my player of the game. That bro was badass. Hey, so I will be live again though. Chiefs game, 10 a.m. What's the Thursday night football game? What is it this week? So, oh wow, Bengals versus Steelers. Damn, dude, they got to get rid of Thursday night football. These dudes got to play already. So I'll definitely be live. Obviously, 10 a.m. Chiefs versus Raiders this upcoming Sunday. Bears versus Commanders tomorrow. There is a chance that I go live for that game. I'm definitely gonna make a video about that game. Maybe I'll just make a video because woo, that's a good game tomorrow. Bears versus Commanders. Appreciate you guys hanging out though, man. I'm gonna not pass out. I'm gonna peace out. Get some good some food and then oh wow. And I'll be making some videos. See, I should quit wearing glasses, man. I should wear some contacts. I look less nerdy now, huh? All right, so I'm gonna head out, man. Appreciate you guys, and make sure you come back early because some of you guys came in late. Come back early, 10 a.m. Raiders versus Chiefs. I think we have a shot. I will, especially after the game tonight. I think we'll have a shot. It's gonna be tough, I know, but I think we got a shot. There's a chance that I go live during the week.